Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Liam. Liam is from Scotland. So let's see what Liam has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello Liam.
Hi, I got there eventually.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you so much. So how's your day been so far?
It's been good. I've not been busy, to be honest. I've just been doing uni work and chilling out. Other than that,
Right.
Yeah.
Tell me, where are you from?
I live in Cupar in Fife, which is in Scotland.
Okay.
So if you look at the map, you'll see like a little dog head poking out of Scotland. It's there basically.
Oh wow. And
Yeah.
how far is from Glasgow?
Ooh, I'd probably say about an hour and a half to 2 hour drive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the place we were born and raised?
I was born in Dundee, which is just above Cupar, basically. But I was, always raised in Cupar.
Cupar. Right. So tell me something interesting about Cupar, something that I just can't find there. I cannot find anywhere else in Scotland. There is something unique about the city?
Ooh, so it's a small little market town. So you'll probably find that a lot of the buildings are quite old-fashioned, like maybe 1800s architecture and things. So
Right.
the main street, it's still all these weird, huge bricks piled together. It's strange to explain, but if you look it up, you'll know what I mean.
I see. And so you mentioned that you are studying now.
I'm what studying, yeah.
Yep. So tell me what you're studying right now.
So I'm studying drama and production, which is essentially like script writing, putting on shows, like running theatre companies and stuff. I'm in my last year now, so I've got a few months to go.
Wow. And so far, what do you like the most about your course?
I would say meeting new people, I guess, for the most part. It's just fun, always meeting new people, new faces, keeps things fresh all the time.
And what is the next step after that?
I'll just see where I go. I try not to plan too far ahead because you can, like, if you plan too much, it can go wrong. So I just kind of,
Go with the flow.
Yeah, go with the flow. Yeah.
Amazing. Liam, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
Yes, absolutely.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So this is my best friend. Full of random fun questions. I'm just going to play a song now just for us to move a little bit before the first question. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, Liam, before we start the game, during the journey, if there is a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay? All very friendly.
No problem.
First question for you is, what's the best advice have you ever received?
Best advice I've ever received? Probably just what we were talking about just there. Just go with the flow. Don't think about things too much. Don't hold on to things. Just kind of enjoy it as you go along. I've always kind of lived that way for a long time.
I think that when you start your course, did your family support you?
Oh yeah, all the way through. So I've been interested in drama and acting and things since I was probably 11, 10. So yeah, all the way through. Always supportive.
And do you have siblings as well?
Yeah, I've got 4.
Wow, big family.
Yeah. I've got 1 brother and 3 sisters.
Wow. You are the only one in that field?
Yeah, so they're all 12 and under. So I'm the oldest of the group.
Oh,
Yeah.
Responsibility, on your shoulders always.
Yeah.
Next question, let's do it. Next question for you is, who has been the most influential person in your life and why?
Oh, there's a few people, but in terms of, in general, it would be my parents and my family, just as a whole. But career-wise, I would probably say a director I know who I've worked with before. So career-wise, he's always sort of kept me in the right direction. So I appreciate that. And but yeah.
Amazing, very good. And do you do some work with him as well, like in your university or not?
It's outside of university.
Outside university.
So
Okay.
I've only done 2 or 3 things with him, but he has good advice, so I always listen.
Very good. Next question. Right, before the next question, tell me, when was the moment that you said that you were quite young when you realized that you would like to work or to be involved in this field that you work right now, in drama, production?
I would say I did a show leaving like primary school, and I enjoyed that very much, but my interest didn't really spark until after one of my exams in secondary school. So in secondary school, after my exam, the teacher or the examiner came up to me and said, "Well done, I really enjoyed it." And it's like, my maths teacher didn't do that, English teacher didn't do that, etc., etc. So it was only the drama teacher. So I was like, all right, okay, well, I'll stick to that then, if that's what I'm okay at.
Amazing. Yeah. So far, what's the most challenging part of your career, you think?
Just finding work, I suppose. It's very competitive. You've got to look everywhere. You've got to look in places where you wouldn't really normally look. It's all about luck as well. So that's the main part.
I see. And do you think that Glasgow or is the main city for that, like to find opportunities or not? Nowadays you can find anywhere.
Yeah, Glasgow and Edinburgh. So the central belt of Scotland, that would be where it's all sort of kicking off. That's where all like theatre, where Edinburgh Fringe Festival is, things like that. If you go further up, you'll start missing out and there'll be a lot less.
I see. All right. Next question is, if you could be a character in a movie, who that would be and why?
In a movie? Ooh, that's a good one. I like a lot of thriller films, but I don't think I'd want to live as any of them. I would say maybe Willy Wonka.
Wow, nice one.
You just get to live in a factory and full of chocolate, so you'll never go hungry.
And he's very elegant as well, full of like energy. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. It's just one of the best movies I ever watched it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a good film. It's a good film, yeah. Both of them. I like the Johnny Depp one as well. Not a lot of people seem to like it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it is. I cannot see anybody else like playing that role. I think it was so perfect for him. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
he did it so well. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah.
Amazing. Next one. Let's do it. Okay, Liam from Scotland. Next question is, tell us about your earliest memory in life.
Earliest memory, let's see. It's between learning how to ride a bike and tripping up over a plastic bag for some reason. I don't know why that pops into my head. But yeah, riding a bike. I remember the first time I went without what are they called, stabilizers.
What's that?
So it's on the back wheel, you know, when you have the 2 little mini wheels to keep you balanced.
Oh, I see. I see.
It's one of those, and we took those off, and I just went straight down a hill and then fell off. But at least I tried. So.
Well, and tell me how was growing up in Scotland? It was a small area, a small place. The best memory that comes to your mind when you think about your childhood?
Just hanging around with friends. So it's a small market town, like I said. Well, it's just a small little village, and it's just lots to do when you're a kid. Lots of trees to climb, lots of little rivers to swim in and things. So I'd say probably just hanging out with friends, just doing whatever. as the day goes by. Personally, I like the park down near where I live. That's where I like to go when I was younger.
All right. Ready for another one?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Wait, next question. Okay, Liam, next question is, what motivates you the most in life?
What motivates me the most? I would say interest. I know that's probably like the same as everyone, but I have to be interested in something to do something. So if someone comes up to me and says, "Oh, let's do this, that, or the next thing," and it doesn't spark my interest, I'll just say like, "No, I don't want to." So I would definitely say, to be motivated by anything, I first have to have an interest in it.
I see. Yeah, I think when you have interest in something, you just go for it. You just focus on that, and you just give your best. Yeah. That's how it works.
Exactly.
If you're doing something without interest, what's the point? It doesn't go anywhere.
Exactly. You're not going to enjoy it that way, so you might as well just say no from the get-go.
Absolutely. I think just waste of time. I understand sometimes as well, there's no opportunity, sometimes difficult, but if you have this mindset of, maybe doing something that is going to help you to get where you want to get, or maybe in more interest, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. If you... Yeah. I've lost my train of thought there.
Next question, Liam, let's do it. Before the next question, let's say, pretend that someone come up to you and say, Liam, you can only work for the rest of your life in TV, theater, or movie industry. Which one would you choose and why? You cannot work in another one.
Oh God, I would not do theater because if you make a mistake on stage, that's you.
Right.
I would probably say movie industry, because I mainly watch movies on more than anything else, more than TV shows, more than theater. So I would say that's where my interest lies, is in movies.
Tell me one movie that you can watch over and over again. Never get tired.
I like The Lighthouse. Have you seen that?
With Dan Moore?
No, with Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson.
No, I'm not familiar. I love movies as well. I watch so many movies in my life, but The Lighthouse, it's a new one or it's kind of old?
2019, I think. It's black and white. It was really weird. It's a strange film.
Okay, and why do you like that?
I just like the vibe and the aesthetics, and the story. Story's a bit sort of ambiguous. I think that's why I like it as well. So it sort of keeps you thinking. It's like, you have no idea what's going on most of the time. So that's the kind of things I like. I like ambiguity. So
I see. All right. Next question is, what's the best compliment have you ever received?
Best compliment? Oh God. People like my hair, I guess. It's very bushy and curly. I think that's probably the main compliment I get every so often, is just the head of hair I have. So yeah.
Wow, nice one. So you need to look after your hair forever now. People to appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm going to try and keep it as long as I can. Let's see how that goes.
Next one. Right. Next question for you is, who is your biggest idol and what have you learned with this person?
Biggest idol? I don't really have one, but if I had to pick one, again, it would just be my parents, if that counts. I just sort of always look to them for advice. I always look to them for what to do, because at the age of 23, I still have no idea what to do, going with the flow as usual. So every time I'm stuck with something, I always usually go to them. So I was parent.
I think having the support of our parents, it's a plus in our life, not just professional, but overall. When you know that they're going to be there for you, you just feel safe. You feel like you can do it. You just can go for it because they're going to be there to back you up.
Yeah, exactly. Always there for you.
Saying that, Liam, what's the biggest difference between you and your parents, and what's the biggest similarity?
The biggest difference would be I'm too impulsive. Yeah, I'm too impulsive. Like every payday, I'll just see something I want, like a game or something stupid like that, and I'll just pay for it, and I don't think ahead. But biggest similarity would maybe be sense of humor, probably. It's a weird sense of humor. Like the most bizarre thing will probably make us laugh. So yeah, sense of humor definitely, especially with my dad. I think we're just the same that way.
Do you see them very often?
Yeah, we all live in the same town still.
Okay.
It's like a 5-10 minute walk to see my dad, and well, I live with my mum still.
So, I see.
Yeah.
Every day. Lucky
every
you.
day. Yeah.
Next question. Next question for you is, what does success mean to you?
As being happy. If you're happy and content with what you're doing and where you are, you'll be a lot happier than someone who's miserable and has tons and tons of money to spend, you know? Yeah, I think just being happy and content.
Do you think happiness is a choice?
I would like to think it is, but most of the time you can choose to be positive, but I think choosing to be happy is probably very rare. Like, you can't just switch on like, oh, I'm happy now. So I think positive attitude you can choose, but not happiness.
Yeah, I think even though you have this mindset of being positive, going after your things, but some days you cannot just cope. You know what I mean? We are human beings. Sometimes, even if you do, but when it hits you, it goes like, okay, I cannot be happy all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone gets those days.
And I think that's what makes it interesting as well, because that's when you learn things as well. Because imagine if everything was skies, flowers, beautiful, you don't learn anything.
No, definitely not. Yeah, it's where you learn the most.
Yeah. Next question. Before the next one, growing up, did you have anyone that's you go like, okay, I would love to be this person, or like this person? Did you have anyone? Like in the film industry?
When I was younger, I liked who was it? Let me think. It was probably some actor or something. I always like to see myself in their shoes and doing the stuff they do. But in terms of people I know personally, probably no one. Not in Cupar anyway.
Let's say that's you got the biggest prize. You can choose anyone in the world. Like you're gonna make a scene or a project where you can choose someone to be your parents, someone to be your romantic lover, like a romantic lover, and a director. Okay. A director. So you have the biggest budget. You can hire anyone in the world for this project. Who that would be? Your parents, your lover, and the director.
Okay, so my lover would probably be Florence Pugh. Parents, let's just say Jake Gyllenhaal and Olivia Wilde.
Oh wow!
And the big boss for my director.
Yeah, like the big boss, like directing everything.
Quentin Tarantino.
Wow, good one.
That'd be a very weird film. Very
a lot of blood everywhere.
Oh yeah, definitely. A lot of action.
Okay, next question is: if you won the lottery, what would be your first big splurge?
PS5, firstly. Just out of selfishness, just a quick impulse buy for a PS5. That would be my first one. Then I would share it and buy other people things.
Good, very good. 3 questions left for you, Liam. Let's do it. Before the next one, walk me through your daily university. How is the schedule? Do you do like just classes, or do you do like activity as well during your course? Walk me through a little bit.
Okay, so usually a drama course would be a mix of classes like lectures and practical. So when I was in college before university, we got lectures, we learned about our assessments, we did a lot of written work, and then we would do a script, we would put on a performance every year. So at college I did about 4 performances. However, at university, since COVID, it's practically all online. So I study at Inverness, like right at the top of Scotland, but I study it online. So there's no practical side to it whatsoever. So it's all just, you just get up, you go to your class online, and then you just go off and do your own work and hope you pass.
I see. All right. Next question is, what makes you feel discouraged?
Discouraged? If people say they don't like the things I do, like probably career-wise and stuff, or decisions I make.
Which way?
If they say,
which way?
Like for example, say I decided I wanted to put on a show, and I showed someone a little scene or something, and they didn't like it. That would discourage me, and I would say, right, okay. Like it would discourage me at first. I would kind of spend a couple of days going, I don't want to do this anymore. This is rubbish, etc. But then I would sort of pick myself up and go, right, okay, I'll make it better. I'll make changes, and then see where it goes from there.
And the ideas, Liam, how does it happen? You get the ideas through your personal life, or things that you read? What are your ideas for you comes to get to put it out like a play or something together? Usually.
It's a mix of things, really. Sometimes it's as random as thinking about some small idea which expands into a massive idea. Sometimes there's ideas in dreams, and I wake up, and when you remember that one dream, you're like, oh, that would make a pretty cool film.
Yes.
But usually it's just a lot of thinking. If you just spend long enough in silence, I guess, or in just thinking about stuff, things will come to you eventually.
I see.
And then you can just expand on it. So
2 questions left for you. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me, during this challenge time, like the COVID situation 2 years ago, for you, what's the biggest positive impact that it brought to your personal life? And what's the negative one, if you can share?
The negative one would be obviously it's probably the same for a lot of people. Everyone got like depressed, frustrated and annoyed, and they couldn't go out, and then you'd be allowed out for 2 weeks, then it would happen all over again. So I would say that probably led to a positive thing of doing more to improve your mental health and things, and physical health, if that was the case for you. So instead of sitting around and doing nothing for however long it was, 10 months or more, you would have time to look for new hobbies. A lot of people started making sourdough for some reason, which is cool, I guess. I started, I think I started drawing or writing a little bit, but yeah, it opened me up to new things, new hobbies.
Next question is, do you have any pet peeves?
Any pet peeves?
Yeah.
Oh God. I have a lot, but I'll keep it short. The noise of eating with your mouth open. Yep, that's an annoying one.
It's a big one.
People when they walk slowly in front of you and you're trying to get somewhere. So a lot of times I've been in the situation where it's a narrow pavement and there's like a group of people and they're walking like not even a meter an hour. It's just so slow, and it frustrates me, and then I just go on the road and zoom past. And one last one would probably be Coughing for some reason. I don't know why. I just can't seem to stand it.
Coughing.
Coughing, yeah, it's just a random thing. I know people can't help it, but it's just like I'm just like shut up.
I'll tell you something. I'm gonna be very honest to you. I've been bad most of the day because I've been coughing all the time.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Actually, I'm talking to you now. I'm feeling a bit coughing as well.
It's okay. It's fine.
I know.
It's usually when I'm trying to sleep or something, or if it's constant, that's when it kicks in. But it's fine. You're okay.
I know, this dry cough. That's the worst one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Ah.
And sometimes when you're coughing and we don't want to do it, but it keeps going. You cannot stop it. It's horrible.
Yeah, especially in public places.
Oh my God, yes.
And people keep looking at you really weirdly. It's strange.
Even more than now because of the COVID situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They look at you like they go like, why?
Exactly.
You know
You're late.
And sometimes you keep like holding, but sometimes it just come out.
It just happens. Yeah.
Ready for the last one?
Yep.
Let's do
go
it.
For it.
Last question. But before the last question, Liam, tell me, people watching the interview right now, would you like to start a course or a career in the film industry, the one you're doing right now? What would be your best piece of advice for those people?
I would say learn to be patient and handle rejection, but also to just go for it. Like I'm just in the very early stages of my career as well. I'm still in uni. I've done not a lot of work, but I've done enough to know a few things. But I would just say be patient and just keep doing it. If you get told no, whatever, let it go. Look for the next one, and eventually you'll get there. Just don't settle for anything less than what you want to do, I would say.
I had an interview a while ago with a director from New York. He's been in the business like for more than 20 years. And he said something very interesting. He said that, William, in this business, you're going to receive a lot of no's, but a lot, you're going to go, there are a lot of no's, but there's the yes one is waiting just around the corner. You just need to keep trying, because sometimes you never know. Sometimes this can be around the corner and you don't know. So those no's, they're going to come. You just need to learn how to deal with that. Because it's part of the journey as well. You know what I mean? The competition, there are so many people involved as well. There are so many ideas around. So those no's, it's part of the journey and necessary as well, he said. I found it very interesting when he said that.
It is interesting. Yeah, it's true, because every career has its ups and downs, but it's just think about it like digging for gold, I guess. If you stop digging, you're never going to find it. So that's the way I see it, I suppose.
Absolutely. Last question for you is, what's the biggest difference between you and your best friends?
We're very similar, so it's hard to find a difference. I would say I'm more introverted than they are. They're more outgoing. They're more this, that, and the next thing. I'm more sort of, I'll just keep to myself, chill out, stay inside, sort of thing. I prefer, well, some days I prefer a night in watching a film with snacks and things opposed to going out. But I think they'll know I'm lying a little bit when I say I don't like going out for a little drink or something.
Are you more of a day or night person?
Night, I would say. I like going out during the day, but I like nightlife a lot more. So a lot of things happen, especially if you go to Dundee, you'll see a lot of things happen at night.
Amazing. So then, let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Okay.
One word.
So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game.
One word for family.
Love.
Money.
Security.
Lies.
Short.
Love.
Girlfriend.
Sex.
Nice.
Fear.
Scary.
Politics.
Bad.
Religion.
Quick thinking. Good.
Okay. Desire.
Ooh. Love.
Friendship.
Jokes.
Regret.
Life.
Success.
Money.
One word for wish.
Wish.
Yeah.
Stars.
Happiness.
Sadness.
One word for Cupar, the name of your city, Cupar.
Oh yeah, Cupar. Small.
One word for Scotland.
Great.
One word for acting.
Fun.
And the last one now, film industry. One word.
Tough.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friend. Tell me the most beautiful thing about Liam, and tell me something that he still needs to work on, to improve on. What your best friend would say.
Best thing is probably humor, I hope. And one thing to improve on is probably being impulsive. Like I said earlier, I'm too impulsive. I'll just do things and act without consequence, and I think a lot of people know that. Not in a bad way necessarily, but you know.
Yeah, it's you. You know what I mean. You just like to do things like as it comes. Yeah,
as long as it's fun and it doesn't hurt anyone. Yeah.
Absolutely. In the end of the day, you're just doing something that is yourself. You're not pretending. You're just doing something that you like, something that comes along. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
But I know sometimes it can be like, oh my God, what have I done? You know what I mean? But most of the time,
yeah,
you just feel like doing it. So why not? There are no rules. As long as you're happy, as you said, you're not hurting anyone. Why not?
Exactly. There's no point in regretting it. It's a waste of an emotion. So
good.
Yeah.
Let's play now. Liam, in the magic box, you can ask me a question. Okay, Liam, from Scotland, you can ask me a question now.
Okay, I have it written down. Okay, so if you could freeze time for 24 hours, what would you do?
Free what, sorry?
If you could freeze time for 24 hours, what would you do?
Oh my God, I love the question. My goodness. Wow, I love it. But just me can move. Everything is frozen.
Yeah, apart from you. You can move things, but everything is just staying still.
Oh my goodness, I love that. I think, okay, the first thing that came to my mind is I would go to those places like Buckingham Palace, a Big Ben, the Parliament, just to see how it looks like in there. Just to see, those places that nobody is not allowed there. Do you know what I mean?
Like restricted places.
Yes, I'd like to have a look just to see how things there, how things works, how people they are standing, how they are doing their job there, because it's a mystery. Do you know what I mean? Like people they don't know.
Yeah.
Even though you have an idea, there are documentaries about it, there are a lot of things, but I think it's a mystery for you to be in those places, like the White House as well. My goodness, those places that
exactly. What goes on there?
Yeah, it's impossible for you to get there. And imagine be there when they are having like a normal, let's say, day. You know what I mean? Like things are happening, they're working, just to see how it looks like, just to see how you get the vibe. But yeah, for sure, I'll do that, because sometimes I just keep thinking, my goodness, what is happening in there? What things...
you never know. You never know.
Absolutely. And of course, I'll do a lot of things as well, like for sure, my goodness. But those ones would be like the main thing. I would run to those places just to get in there, just to see, to have an idea. How is the things happening there every single day? For sure.
If you had to pick one to go to, though, which one would it be? No,
Buckingham Palace. No, Buckingham. There is a spider just behind you. I saw a spider walking behind you. A spider. In the wall. Look down.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, there's a lot of house spiders in Scotland right now. It's really weird. I'll be fine. It's not poisonous, I hope.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it a different way. I would go to Buckingham Palace. I think, I think I would go there. If I could choose just one place in the entire world, I think I would go to Buckingham Palace, because
not more ever than now after the Queen passed away. You know, I think things are changing now. You know, I would go there just to have a vibe to see what's happening there after this, you know, event that's happened a few weeks ago. Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Leon, did you enjoy the interview?
I loved it. Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah,
Thank you so much. Thanks for being kind and sweet, and as I said to you, I spent the whole day today in bed, like just recovering. But I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna do it today because we booked a long time ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it, and I'm feeling better now actually because I'm connected with someone.
Oh, that's good. I appreciate that.
We are talking. You know, that's sometimes you need to do that because you forget about what's happened with you. And I'm glad we did. I'm glad. But before we go,
I appreciate that.
Absolutely, I think it's always good we are exchange energy. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's the best part.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Before you go, if you can share a positive message, something that you live by.
Positive message. Okay. Don't. It's a pretty simple one. Just don't focus on anything too much.
Good point.
Like, you know, if you had a bad day, you had a bad day. Just go to sleep, get up again, and try again, and it might be a good day. It's probably what I would say.
Absolutely. And it can go anywhere. Like if you focus too much on something, you get tired easily and you lose interest.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, when they have a bad day, they'll spend too much energy trying to make it a good day. Whereas you might as well just call it quits and say, right, okay, I'm going to bed now and try again. This is a different day.
Totally agree. And you just need to accept it. You know what I mean? Those days, they're necessary and it's going to happen to us. So just accept it and don't focus too much. After a few hours sleep, believe me, you're going to feel better.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Everything's better after sleep.
Leon, thanks so much for the interview. It was a pleasure. Okay, keep in touch.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Get well soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why do you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.